So imagine you are me right now. I just went into the Sanctum of Rebirth hard mode with the idea that maybe I can finally do the Sanctum hard mode in a perfect run. So I do the first one perfect, the second one perfect, then I go into Nakatra and I was just not paying attention, and in the first attack of hers I instantly die. I just simply die. I get hit by the attack and then I have to use the sign. So I go back here and now I got the perfect Nakatra kill for the first time. So I completed that achievement, which is cool. But now let's do the whole dungeon. This would be so great to get, to be honest. Oh my god. And with that, welcome back to another Road to Com series on my channel. I know it took a while since my last episode aired, but I had so little time to play the last few months. But yet still, I have something for you. Because in the last episode, we made some huge PVMing progress into the mage skill and stuff, and in this episode, it is more focused on making money and getting achievements. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the episode. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and now enjoy. Okay, so rods, I talked about it, how good of money they actually are. But always when I'm here, I'm just a bit confused of this last fucking thing that you have to do. I mean, obviously now I have to loot the chest and then I have to run out. And I am always wondering, why do you have to run out and why do you have the timer? I mean, yeah, it's kind of part of the boss design and whatever and so not, but actually this timer on top, it's so fucking useless, because even when it arrives to 0 and you're technically too late to leave the tomb here and stuff, I mean, there's nothing really happening, you know? Or am I wrong? Is this a problem? Because as you can see, now I could go out, but when the timer reaches 0, I mean, it starts to explode, but it doesn't really do damage, you know? There is nothing really happening. So why is that fucking timer there? That is so weird. I don't know, it's just still one of my favorites to clear out my weekly Reaper points, because Rise of the Six is just so consistent money, it's not that intensive gameplay, and yeah, in the end, you also get a lot of Reaper points per task, so 25, so this was, I think, the last for now. I just have to see that my energies don't drop on the floor, because my inventory is quite full now. I did a few of these Reaper tasks. Now I will finish up these 12 Reaper points with a Chaos Elementar, I think, or if I get rolled another one. What I definitely have to do soon is completing combat achievements so far, so I can really choose every time, because this is so annoying. I have like this 75% chance of choosing my Reaper, and every now and then it just doesn't roll and I get a random boss, and sometimes it's stuff that I can't do because I don't have a group, or it's stuff that I don't want to do. It's just, you know. Finally, my first sub 3 minutes Kazalem kill. I wanted that for so long now, and I finally got it. So cool. Let's go. That was the one cycle below 4 minutes. Kinda cool that I get this now. Oh yes, unfortunately no drop, so we can take the chest. Bah! So many kills without a drop now, but still cool achievement with the time. Okay, so I completed a Gregorovich hard mode task, which was something that I have maybe never done in my life, but it gave me the 20 Reaper points that I needed, so I have now 300 completed for this week again, which means that I am now at 3,800 Reaper points, which is kinda crazy, because I could just use that money to buy Hydrixes as much as I want. They're still almost 40 mil, you know, and I could buy 500 mil worth of Hydrixes. But I gotta say, I'm something of a messy anyway. Because for some reason, I like to have chests that give me loot to let the loot in them. For example, this is my Elite Dungeon chest. I looted that kind of recently, at least for me it was kind of recently, but still have some huge valuables in there. I think also a lot of scales and stuff. Then I also have the chest at the Samarakian Undercity, which is just filled by the creeps, not by the boss, but still, I have, I don't know, 10 mil in this one again. And then what I learned today is that I kinda always, when I do Nekatra, when I get a drop, I take it out, you know? But if I don't get a drop, I just leave that shit. For some reason, I'll leave it in there. Which means that I have a chest full of stuff from the Sanctum. I mean, it's 234 million. Just in commons. Which is just from my adventures that I had there. Oh, there's also a little bit of money here. So I have a lot of money that is just lying around without cashing it in. So I think I have to do this at some point and then really just also spend my money again to buy some new upgrades. But I'ma be honest, I'm really scared at the moment because I lost so much money with my mage gear. So I don't know what to do now. Okay, so for the past 50 minutes I was doing Big Game Hunter simply to get some Hunter XP. We are almost level 108 now, which is kinda crazy. I made about 2 million XP just like that. So let me just quickly... Yeah, per hour 3.2 million, that is just so insane. So this is actually just a... Yeah, 2.5 hours grind to get to 110, which is pretty neat. But the thing why I did this actually... Oh my god, it's just the prices. I mean, I gotta show you that. When Big Game Hunter came out, I thought the prices were crazy. Because they were simply crazy back then. But now, they have actually changed, so the prices of the Apex hide is not that crazy anymore. But for the fucking Chinchompa meat, it's actually insane. Because when you look at this, you can sell them for 580k almost. I mean, this right here, let's say we sell it for 570k, just to slow sell it, it's 40 million GP. And I spent, how much did I spend? 8 mil? Not even. 8 mil minus 8 mil, I have 3p servers, so 6.8 mil I spent on these raw cabbit meats. And alone with the raw Chinchompas, I made over 40 million. That is so crazy. And now we still have the Apex hide, which, yeah, they are not that expensive anymore, but they're still at 30k, so I can sell them. Oh, they do not insta-sell, that is kind of sad. Let me just figure out the price right here. Okay, 29.5k, so let's put them in for 29k, I guess. So this is still 7.3 million, which is still a lot. And then we still have all the commons that I got. So I got, yeah, I don't know what I got actually. Some rune stuff, some white berries, I think. Just all kind of stuff, which is also adding up. So in terms of money, this is actually really good. And I think I should just proceed, because in one level I actually also unlock the golden Chinchompa, where I then get better XP rates and stuff. So yeah, I think I should grind out this next. And damn, Excalibur looks so good. Holy shit. Hey, and I now have the full Trapper outfit, which is also pretty nice. And now I actually get the bonus from that. Lol. I mean, sometimes I am just stupid. I just took out my farming outfit and stuff to make my farm run with the player-owned farms and stuff. And I just forgot to put it on. Damn. I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay, so I streaked a bit of Arch-Glacor. I made 2 Reaper tasks here now, so I think this was 12 or 14 kills, something like that. And yeah, that's actually really cool. We now have a green cash stack in here. I think this boss is so great because the comments are really worth a lot. And I love that I often get like the summoning focus, then you get some water runes, then you get some glacier amendments, and the loot basically stays the same. And then you have just a few big drops. So I got these blunts right here, then I got the Hydrix balls, and now the cash, and the loot went from, I think, 42 mil all the way to 56 mil in 3 kills, which is just absolutely insane. And obviously we are streaking him at least to 100 kills in a row, or until I get a rare drop. But for now, I think I just had a little bit enough of Arch-Glacor, so let's get another Reaper task so we can fill this Reaper point shenanigans. And I am not sure what I want to do. Oh, I get a giant mow! Yeah, I will definitely do that. I think this is exactly why I am so rooting for the Grand Exchange update. I think it's so frustrating these days to sell your loot. I just want to clear out my bank, and then I have stuff like these Barrows amulet. It should be 19k, so I put them down to 12k and they still don't sell. Same went with these fucking gloves from Carapac. I mean, I put them in for 1 coin now because I really want to sell them, but they should be worth about 250k, and they sold for about 10k each. Okay, I maybe also got kinda lowballed right here, but it's just so annoying. So you start doing stuff like this because you really want to get this stuff away, and I think this is so annoying. So I think, I mean, look at this. This is so crazy. These should cost over 1,000 and I'm not able to sell them for 400 coins. That is just, damn. I'm really looking forward for the Grand Exchange update. This will be the best update that we get for now. Maybe the construction update will also be really, really good, but damn, bro. Damn. I mean, there's another item where I'm really not sure what happened. These are crystal keys. They should be worth 12k, to mind you. But I sold or bought one for Instabuy. They trade for 5k. What happened to them? I really don't know. I mean, they are basically also the big money that I have in Arch-Glacor, in my loot tab that I showed previously, which is kind of bad, but sometimes items just fluctuate and I don't really know why. I never knew why they were so expensive, probably because there was good loot. Maybe the loot dropped or something from the crystal chests, I don't fucking know. But they are absolutely worth nothing anymore. That is kind of sad. Now, whatever. And then there are items like this. The Demon Slayer torso. That just simply does not sell for 1 coin. So nobody tries to buy a Demon Slayer torso at the moment. That is crazy. Can I buy one for 1 coin? I don't think so, right? Okay, no. But what the fuck? There is no one buying one. Now let's just disassemble that shit. Let's go. Ah, beautiful. The deed is done. And now my bank is actually a little bit empty again, so I now have a lot of free places in the left on the bank, and I cleared out basically my whole loot tab. There are still so many items that I think I will never use again, but I still keep them somehow. Just for example, like this Death Lotus armor pieces. That's just from past times, you know. But yet still, at the moment, I just leave them where they were. I also, made sure that my potions are all at the highest dosage again, so I see what my stock is there. So yeah, I pretty much cleaned up. I had to do it. I hate to do it, but I had to do it. And now I think, yeah, what do I do now? I wanted to make the Penguins quest for such a long time. Maybe I do that now. Oh my god, guys! I did it! Holy shit. I did not think it was possible. I fucked up my pre-voice so hard at the boss. I thought it's over. But I fucking did it. Oh my lord! It was a PB, that is nice, but it was the Sanctum of Rebirth. Perfect. That is, by the way, my first ever Grandmaster achievement.